jacks often work together, surrounding and attacking prey. This small group detaches from the larger shoal and boldly takes on a marauding shark, driving it from the reef where it has come to hunt. Small bony fish swim together in shoals. The shoal constantly changes shape, taking on the appearance of a large creature. This baffles predators. Bonitos wander the sea like nomads. Relentless swimmers with small scales to minimize friction and fins that tuck into their bodies to prevent drag. They are fast swimmers which sometimes cross oceans, migrating between continents to look for food. As few as 3 rapacious bonitos can make short work of these shoaling sweepers. Dolphins also pursue shoaling fish. Opportunistic feeders, dolphins feast on a large array of prey. In winter off the coast of South Africa, it's sardines. Sardines survive by outbreeding their predators. No matter how many are eaten, thousands more live to reproduce. The dolphins hunt cooperatively, communicating constantly. They chase the sardines into a writhing mass. Confused, the small fish present an easy target, no match for the efficient hunters. Unlike most predatory sea creatures, dolphins do not have razor-sharp teeth. With conical-shaped teeth, they cannot rip their prey apart, but swallow smaller fish whole. Dolphins communicate through a series of clicks and whistles when they hunt. The sounds they generate bounce off the swim bladder of their target. In this way, they can single out a specific fish from a shoal. All cetaceans vocalize, and none more enthusiastically than the humpback whale. Each year, humpback whales migrate through the dolphins' hunting grounds, from the Antarctic where they feed, through the southeast waters of southern Africa, to mate and breed in the waters of Mozambique and Madagascar. During mating season, humpback males sing the longest and most complex songs in the animal kingdom. Serenades, organized into sequences about 15 minutes long. Each song is unique to the humpback's local area, changing slightly from year to year. Humpbacks weigh up to 30 tons and are easily identified by the black and white patches on the underside of their flukes. Like human fingerprints, no two are alike. In the early 1900s, with the advent of modern whaling, huge numbers of humpbacks died at the hands of humans for blubber and meat. The relentless hunting nearly wiped them out completely. Southern right whales, which can grow up to 80 tons, also teetered on the brink of extinction. In fact, they were named by whalers, who considered them the right whales to catch because they provided large quantities of meat and oil. Ironically, blubber, the source of the prized oil, is crucial to the whale's survival. They use it as a food reserve on long migrations to their tropical breeding grounds. The fatty substance also enables the warm-blooded creatures to maintain and regulate body temperature. An effective insulator, it stops the body from losing heat in cool water and keeps it cool in warmer water. Blubber also provides buoyancy for creatures that can weigh up to 3.5 tons. Like humpbacks, southern rights court and mate in the waters around southern Africa. Their playful courtship usually involves breaching, jumping out of the water and violently exhaling from the blowhole. In all cetaceans, the blowhole contains the nasal passages. Whales, like dolphins, dive with their lungs full of air. Watertight nasal plugs inside the blowhole are controlled voluntarily and only open when the whale surfaces. Some species are able to stay underwater for up to 1 hour. Underwater, the lungs transfer oxygen into the bloodstream. At depths below 100 meters, the lungs collapse completely, releasing all the oxygen, which is then stored in the muscle and blood. While at rest, cetaceans inhale and exhale about 4 times a minute, compared to humans' 15 breaths. Southern rights travel in small herds of about 6 family members. Like all cetaceans, they keep in touch by vocalizing. They also communicate by slapping the surface of the water with their flippers or tails, or by breaching. Tail slapping, an important courtship ritual, attracts females and wards off competing males. The southern rights mating season lasts for about 4 months, and by October they leave the waters around South Africa to the pelagics, who regularly hunt and feed here. Dolphins have swum these waterways for millions of years, feeding at will and evolving to suit this environment. But now pollution extends around Africa, carried on the same currents that provide food to so much marine life. And exploitative fishing practices reduce much of the pelagic's food source. Will Africa's marine creatures, so suited to life in the ocean, adapt to these changes? Or after so many millions of years, will man, their fiercest predator, defeat them?